pretty much sum up this whole entire investigation, Carlee is a capper.
This afternoon, Carlee Russell, with the assistance of her attorney, turned herself into the Hoover City Jail, where she was arrested for the following charges: false reporting to law enforcement authorities, a Class A misdemeanor, $1,000 bond; falsely reporting an incident, a Class A misdemeanor with a $1,000 bond. Each of these charges carry up to a year in jail and potential fine of $6,000 upon conviction. Ms. Russell was released from jail after posting bond. Judging from the amount of phone calls and emails that we've received from people all over the country, I know many are shocked and appalled that Ms. Russell is only being charged with 2 misdemeanors, despite all the panic and disruption her actions caused.
Yo! What's up, guys? It's Bad Decisions, where we watch people make
bad decisions.
It's your boy, Sherm.
It's your man, Jay.
When I first heard about the story, it sounded like a 90s Lifetime movie. Like, she's driving on the highway, and then she sees a toddler in the middle of the night, and then she heroically stops. The only thing that was missing from this description of the entire story was, like, featuring Halle Berry, coming soon. Like, the whole thing just sounded off to me. Like, it sounded like a movie script when I heard about it. And in my head, I was like, okay, well, what's the next part of the movie? And apparently, fraud was the next part of the movie. But guys, let's get into the main reasons why we think that this whole situation got even worse.
So the main lie in this fabrication that she created is that there was a child on the side, a baby on the side of the road. And the funny part about that is that was her main piece of this whole puzzle. Because the reason that she included a baby in her story is because she was hoping to be paid for a missing child. Literally, at least I think, because literally what the police chief or whoever was reading the report after this all went down, he was saying that one of her Google searches was, do you have to pay for an Amber Alert? How did she plan for that to work? Was she planning for the government, I don't know, for the city to send money for a missing child who they don't know who the child is, and that they would send it to her family or something, and her family would send it to her? I don't get it. Along with, what is the maximum age for an Amber Alert? Which leads me to guess that she was hoping that by placing a fake white baby with a t-shirt on in her story, wandering down I-90 whatever, and she heroically saves a child, as you mentioned, that somehow the money for the Amber Alert was going to end up in her pocket, which I don't understand how that would work. So, but that's just bizarre. The whole thing is bizarre, if you ask me.
It's very odd.
Very odd.
Very odd.
Now, guys, decision makers, listen to us, please. If you're going to commit a crime in 2023, you can't be lazy. Technology is way too advanced now for people to haphazardly throw together some criminal plan and expect to get away with it. She literally was Googling about key components of her plan the night before and a few days before trying to execute it. How much sense does that make?
Dumb.
That's like trying to rob a bank, and right before you rob the bank, Google how to rob a bank. It doesn't make any sense.
Listen, if this was like the 80s or the 90s, like, what she's trying to do would be a lot easier. But in 2023, you literally have your blueprint for the last 5 years on your phone. What does your phone give away? Your location, your voicemails, your messages, your recent searches. So if you're going to do something like this, I don't know, maybe get like a VPN, get something to cover up. You know, there's so much more stuff that you have to do now, to the point where, like, if you're going to commit a crime, you actually got to be smart. Right. Like, you actually got to be smart. You can't be one of those people who just kind of melds in your criminal behavior. You have to actually work hard. I mean, listen, not everything is meant for everybody. You don't have to be a criminal. You could actually, I don't know, you could actually just work. Just have a job. Just work, right? So, I mean, that's one thing. Or if you're going to do this and do those kind of searches, why don't you go on somebody else's phone? Exactly. Why would you use your own phone? Like,
bro, or I even thought to myself, why not go to the library and use a public search? You know what I mean? But
more effort. like F for effort. F
for effort. Exactly.
And to add insult to injury, it's not like her credibility was the best either.
So speaking about work, apparently she got fired maybe a day or two before she went to concoct this elaborate plan. And right after getting fired from work, she was caught taking out a robe from her job. Apparently she worked at like a spa. She got caught taking a robe out from her job, some Kleenex, and some other thing, I forget. And then she conveniently walked over to, I don't know, Kmart or something, and bought some snacks to take along with her take along with her when she apparently planned to go take a one-way ticket to who the heck knows. I think it was Tennessee or something. So clearly she left the breadcrumbs for the police to go, okay, this was clearly all BS.
So she was bad / terrible at one job and left that job to be even worse at her other job at being a criminal.
Great way to sum that up. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Lord, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bro, Gen Z, I have no hope. When I hear about cases like this, it always makes me so mad because you take up so many resources that are important for finding women and children that are actually lost. You have people going on a damn treasure hunt to find your ass when you literally could have just been like, bye, I'm buying a bus ticket. I don't like you guys anymore. I'm gone. Instead, you make a whole elaborate plan that's not even that elaborate.
Right.
And think about how many kids that were potentially lost to this. Like, it's embarrassing. Not only that, but tax dollars, your family weren't, like, just overall a selfish person.
Yeah.
Selfish.
Yeah, I 100,000% agree with you. Like you said, first of all, it diverted resources from people who really need them. And it's almost like, again, that situation with the boy who cried wolf or the girl who cries wolf. Now, from a broader perspective, whenever a person goes missing, especially a black person, because this is a black woman, I don't want to make it about race, it's going to be less likely that police are going to take it seriously, which is already the case as it is.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be the first name that they're going to bring up. They're going to be like, oh, like Carlee Russell? I'm like, dude.
And that, by the way, there's so many names that are go unspoken of people who are missing. And so, instead of them saying, oh, so-and-so or so-and-so and so-and-so, they're going to bring her up. And she was a phony. You know what I'm saying? It's sad.
Yeah, it's despicable.
It is despicable.
So, ultimately, guys, I'm going to say that she made the worst decision. This girl is capping.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So, I'm ultimately going to say it's a bad decision. I'm embarrassed for her. I'm embarrassed for her family. I know people are talking about her mental health now, but at this point, it's not about her anymore. It's really about the people the resources that she wasted now. And everyone's got to take accountability. She wouldn't be getting all these messages on social media if she didn't have everyone go on this damn wild goose chase. Yeah. So.
Yeah. This is Juicy Smollett all over again. So, and unfortunately, it's another L for the black community. And we need to get together, people. We need to do better. So I'll leave it at that. Bad decision, Carlee. Yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah, she's kicked off the team.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And listen, don't forget, guys, leave a comment. If you think we're right, leave a comment. If you think we're absolutely, leave a comment. All right, guys. We're out.